like to give one live example. See, I have worked with Dabur India. Dabur India, when I was there, I was a part of Dabur India in 1997. Many of you must have not born that time. So, well, diversity was there, okay? But when I joined, after Dabur, I have joined Saint-Gobain. I was with Dabur for 8 years, and I have never faced this kind of issues there. But when I came to Saint-Gobain, I have actually joined Saint-Gobain's one new division, which is called Weber. They were into construction chemical. Now, exactly what she said is, I have faced diversity issues there because we were not getting female employees for that particular division. Now, I have joined in 2006. You'll not believe, my second female colleague, she came on board in 2008. So, whenever my, you can say we used to have faculties coming in, senior team coming in from France, or maybe Olivier Bezer or Mr. Pierre Andre, who used to be our, global leaders. They always used to come and they used to call my MD, Ram, what is this? We are just coming from Thailand and we used to see 90% female staff, and here you just have one. So this is what actually triggered us that time. And me and my that time's manager, Mr. Sanket, we have really worked very hard. And by the time I left Saint-Gobain in 2010, we even had HR head as a female that time. And we managed to have at least 30% females in the organization. So that count has gone from 99 versus 1 to 30, 70%. So this is how actually we worked, and it was very difficult for us.
Wow.
Similarly, when I joined Anchor, now my current organization, here we never had any issue of female employment. But as she said, leadership. So how to develop? We continuously worked on that, and in today's time, we have 5 basically leaders in the current organization, including me. Our IT head, she is a female. We have sales administration head, she is a female now. We are having orientation going on for our CFO, she is again going to be a female. And one more lady I would like to mention, she is from marketing. Okay, so she is also going to lead a marketing now. So they have not came from out. I was the outsider in the company before 7 years, but these girls, they used to work in the organization from 10 years, but somehow they were not getting upliftment. They were not getting exposure. So rightly what she said, you have to cultivate the things. You need to figure it out, inner talents, and you can say the fire in the belly. There are many females who don't want to get into bigger role because they scare might they will not able to give proper time to their families, or maybe some other you can say their personal agendas. But there are females who have that fire in their belly and they want to excel the things. So there is no need of changing so many jobs and all. Within organization where you have worked for several years, you can again get upliftment if you have a talent. So my request to all here female who are actually girls attending this conference, you have to develop yourself so much. Nobody should say ki she cannot do anything. Yes, she can do it. This is the statement the earlier panel member she has given, and really I like that thing. You can do it. You should not at least you should not use the word I can't do it. And other panelists, she said very rightly, bullet when it hits a body of a human being doesn't know whether it is a body of a man or a woman. So like that, every work is actually both the genders can take up. So I think we have to go with the equality than the diversity. सेल्स में लड़कियां होना बहुत ही you can say दुर्धर है. It is very rarely you see female, not now, but when I have joined Dabur long back, almost 20 years back, so it was very difficult. But seeing today's scenario, even in my organization, the current organization Anchor, we used to have zero salesperson, female salesperson in 2016 till 2018.
Okay.
But then I'm very thankful to Mr. George Angelo, who used to be our CEO earlier. Now he's a CEO for Distillery. So when he initiated, very nicely as an organization, as a HR, we have also driven a good program. So today we have almost not big number, but surprisingly in small towns we do have female sales executives. Right from Delhi, Ludhiana, Punjab, Raipur, basically Chhattisgarh comes in Raipur, then even in West Bengal we have female employees with us. Even in South we had almost 20 females, that means Kerala, Tamil Nadu. We have in Hyderabad also. Maharashtra, we used to have one, but she left. But in Maharashtra, I would like to give one example of my senior manager. Basically, she is generating not less than a sole member, taking out a business of 6-7 CR every month without zero expenses.
Wow.
She just sit in the office or maybe at home or maybe at the place, she looks after institution sale, she looks after Horeco business, as well as she is into canteen store and all.
Okay.
I can call her, Lady Singham. I have interviewed her in 2016, late 2016, and I have told my CEO, George, I want you to see this female. Her name is Sylvia.
Okay.
He said, Sheetal, I am very busy right now. I cannot meet her. Please ask her to come again. I said, sir, not possible. She is actually going out of Mumbai. So just for 5 minutes, when I have requested, he agreed to see her. And you will not believe that interview went more than 1 hour and 40 minutes. And George has left the organization in 2019, but Sylvia is still with us and she is doing great. So sometimes it happens, people they don't trust. So now when she has mentioned few of the things I have noted down very nicely, she has actually mentioned the points.
Yeah.
So it's a mindset basically. We have to change our mindset. We have to trust, female leadership or maybe female colleagues. I'm sorry, women colleagues.
Women colleagues.
Okay, so the thing is that we have to basically, you cannot train anyone to get into DNI, but it is inbuilt. It has to come from inside of everyone. When you talk to your mother, so you must have experienced. With mother you are very casual, with father little bit you have that some, I cannot say fear, but it's a respect. For mother taken as granted, mama please dena, mama dena, attas hava, or maybe something like that. But when it comes to father, papa please aap denge, mujhe chahiye, please dena. So this is how we have actually got a upbringing. So we have to change, you have to hit basically your mindset first. Now my actually advice to all boys sitting here, you have to be prepared for your own cooking or whatever, other things, the household work, because today's generation girls, I have daughters, so I know, so you have to be please ready. Our generation have gone handling home, cooking, jobs, everything, but today's generation they are very focused. When we talk about women's, girls of this age, basically they are very focused, and definitely they are actually believe in equality. So when we now talking about this, our generation has already faced many of the issues, but coming generation, the girls sitting here, they will be more focused and they are going to get that equality, I'm sure. And HR fraternity like us, we definitely want to give the chance. Thank you. I want to quote Lilavati Hospital for this, where my husband worked for almost 15 years. They have faced this kind of issue. In my career, we have never faced this. In my entire life, I just faced one ICC committee, complaint. in my current organization, where we have done a justice to the person. It was also sexual harassment, it was about a work harassment. But still it also covers into the Sexual Harassment Act. Now coming back to your question, yes, there are incidents where like, just to, इसे मुझे मजाक सिखाना है, बस. So in that concept, there are females who take this kind of advantages, but here again the leadership role comes in between, and you have to trust, you have to do a lot of hard work to get to know the facts. It is not easy if somebody is actually putting a claim. I am not aware about the other social elements, but I can see like in a work culture, you are working with the person with several years. So you know the person, so you have to trust. See, the thing is that I am not saying you should not trust the other, who's actually a victim, playing a victim card, but still you have to do a thorough study. Round of discussions, round of, you can say, interviews, you can say, or maybe you have to take, other colleagues of yours into confidence to figure it out. Otherwise, it is very next to impossible. At Lilavati, this has happened 2-3 times. I have observed that. As my husband was the ICC committee chairperson, so he used to discuss all these things with me. So they have actually removed 2-3, you can say, nurses from the organization because they have just put a false allegation on their co-colleagues. So there is possibility of this kind of actually traits, but yes, you can come out of it if you have a proper discussion, proper inquiry. If you can definitely eliminate this kind of things. Thank you.